Coming in now, the Caravan report is claiming that the stabilizer fault was detected by all three of the plane's flight computers. In fact, there was a triplex disagreement that showed the plane had stopped trusting its own flight data and slipped into a degraded mode. So this is another big development that is coming out in this report. It seems that there was in fact all three of the plane's flight computers detecting that stabilizer fault. Is that a pretty conclusive then finding, Group Captain Devnath? Triplex disagreement that showed the plane had stopped trusting its own flight data, which made it slip into that degraded mode?
Yes, Uday, definitely. In case it has been recorded, what happens after every flight, when the aircraft lands, the data is milked, and data is milked and given to the engineers for further analysis. As per the protocol, in case there is abnormality, then that data is also transmitted immediately within minutes to the original equipment manufacturer, in this case, say Boeing headquarters. And Boeing headquarters studies it. Now, stabilizer malfunction does happen, say, once in 10,000 hours of flying, once in 1 lakh hours of flying. But most of those stabilizer malfunction are analyzed, and then it is decided by the flight engineer in consultation with Boeing maintenance engineers that whether that particular fault was inherently risky or it is one of the normal snags. So in case the Boeing company decides that it is a normal inherent snags, then certain on the spot rectifications are done. Electrical rectification, hydraulic rectification are done. Computers are trimmed, and then the aircraft is cleared for flying. All this rectification done in a particular system is also entered into a digital flight clearance book. There is an authorization book, say Form 700. So the rectification, the nature of rectification done is entered into the digital as well as in hard copy, cleared by the senior most engineer of the airline. Only then the aircraft is cleared for flying. So it is a routine procedure, Uday. Happens very often. It happens very often. My experience is that, say, an airline like Indigo or Indian Airlines, who fly hundreds of aircraft, thousands of flights every day, they have this kind of maintenance problems and fault rectifications every day, 1 or 2 cases.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, 15 minutes before takeoff, the systems that detected the stabilizer fault, that is the flight computers, themselves had started faulting. After this, multiple domains started faulting across the length and breadth of the plane. Faults were reportedly started in the power generation, flight control logic, hydraulics, fault monitoring, amongst others. So not just one, but multiple faults suddenly started occurring, and there were major issues in fault monitoring that happened. Reportedly, the FCM started 15 minutes before takeoff. Air Commodore Mehdi Ratta.
Yeah, like it said, there can be snags. There can be snags in the previous flight. There can be snags while you have started the aircraft or a little before that. But it will not be cleared to take off or go for the next flight unless all the snags are either rectified and clearly put in the forms which are available. And it has to be signed that it is fully fit and fully fit to fly. Only then the aircraft would go for the next sortie. So these doubts are coming up, a few theories are coming up on this, but the fact remains, the pilot also would not fly an aircraft if he knows that there is an issue and it has not been rectified and it has not been certified to be correct. Only then the aircraft would take off for the next sortie.
Okay, so clearly if there was this fault 15 minutes before takeoff, it is unlikely, Group Captain Devnath, that it would have got cleared by the authorities. Is that correct? Okay, I think we've lost Group Captain Devnath. Okay, more breaking news coming in. Long before the AI 171 crash, IO Active Labs had warned